Liverpool have received a huge boost with the returns of Andy Robertson and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to full first-team training. The Scotland captain participated in the full-team session at the AXA Training Centre on Tuesday ahead of the Reds' trip to Ibrox on Wednesday to take on Rangers in the Champions League group stage. Robertson had been absent since Liverpool's defeat in Naples back at the start of September, and after returning to the training centre last week for some individual running sessions, the Scots will now be available for Liverpool selection this week. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain also made his first return to Liverpool training. With the English midfielder being out injured since the pre-season clash in Singapore against Crystal Palace, he has stepped up his recovery. Though he will not be rushed back into action after a long-term layoff, his return brings some much-needed numbers back into the midfield and attack. Perhaps the new formation may offer the Ox some more opportunity. That said, Oxlade-Chamberlain wasn't picked as part of Liverpool's Champions League squad, so the midfielder will be unable to participate in the competition until at least January, whilst Robertson, a boyhood Celtic fan and academy player, will be eager to feature at Ibrox. Elsewhere, Curtis Jones and Ibrahima Konate stepped up their returns from injury. With further injuries to the defence and midfield, it is increasingly likely that the pair will make their return to the Liverpool starting 11 sooner than anticipated. With Luis Diaz's injury forcing him to the sidelines until the new year, Jones may find himself some minutes on the left wing rather than in midfield, whilst Konate will undoubtedly slot back into the defence after recent injuries. And speaking of those recent injuries, there were of course two major absentees from the session alongside Luis Diaz. It was revealed that both Trent Alexander-Arnold and Joel Matip will miss the next couple of weeks after the pair sustained injuries during Sunday's defeat at Arsenal. Alexander-Arnold withdrew from the match at half-time after receiving a nasty, though accidental, stamp on the ankle from Gabriel Martinelli, with the Scouse fullback expected to return in 2 weeks' time, thankfully, after the initial images seemed more concerning. Joel Matip's seemingly innocuous departure from the Emirates pitch with 15 minutes left to play seemed like a move to enable Ibrahima Konate some minutes. However, it has since been revealed that the Cameroonian sustained a calf injury and will be on the sidelines for 2 to 3 weeks. Calvin Ramsey was missing from the training session. He had made his return from pre-season injury over the past weeks, but was not seen at the AXA Training Centre as Liverpool prepare for 2 weeks without Trent Alexander-Arnold, an injury which could have presented a chance to the young Scottish right-back. It was rumoured that Naby Keita may also be making his return to Liverpool training, though the Guinea international was nowhere to be seen as he nears his return from a long-term muscle injury sustained during pre-season.